Jeez, this is the darkest segment we've ever had this, Bob.
If you're not monetizing your voice, you're already
Every
behind.
podcast needs a funnel.
Content, clips, consistency, no days off.
This is just a hobby.
And then she said, let me tell you.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I don't know. I hardly ever know.
We got to wipe the rust off because this is technically the longest we've ever gone without recording a pod. Which is only like.
Do you know what episode we're on right now?
Is this 20?
Unless our producers lied to me yesterday. But let's go.
We have one more until we're in the top 10 of like just produced podcasts. Not viewership. No, top 10% or something like that.
Number one in our hearts.
Yeah. I'm like, someone listen to our podcast when my brother is like, why did you all do an intro 18 minutes into your podcast? Bro. I was like, because we suck at podcasting. So funny. And we forgot.
Speaking of intros, I just queued you up. I just soft tossed right here, buddy.
You sure did.
So, listener, Adam is working night shift right now. We're in a divide and conquer moment where a lot of his shoots are taking place from 11 o'clock arrival at set until 6 a.m. shoot or whatever. Maybe
it's like
maybe getting there.
6 a.m.
Oh, 6 to 6.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Or 6 p.m., 11 a.m.
Yeah, then because he's an insomniac, he goes to bed at 9 a.m. and wakes up at 1 p.m. So, operating on very little. So here, AC, I'm going to cue you up. You ready? Speaking of intros,
ladies and
gentlemen,
welcome to This Is Just a
Hobby Alley-Oop Edition.
I am your host, Adam Constantine, also known as AC, alongside with
Aaron Mojer. Woohoo! Both of us are remote today, though, from our
that is
offices.
True. Where are you?
I'm at the beach. It's a long weekend coming up. By the time the audience listens to this, they're well past that. But
it will. This comes out on Memorial Day, correct?
Oh, you're right. Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Because we know y'all rushed to listen to this the second it dropped on Memorial Day.
This is my beach listening. Literally, Monday, I'm going to be sitting there in the rain listening to this podcast. It's going to be awesome.
There you go. Yeah, what sucks is where I'm working, they're like Memorial Day. We don't care about that. So doesn't matter. It doesn't matter over here that it's Memorial Day, but we push on. Excited. We have a
Dwight gym scene where he's like, what about one? Yeah, I could see that. What about two? I'm just thinking, AC, how many days in a row are you going to work on this shoot?
So
yeah, that's a very real possibility at 450 consecutive.
So my main job in this production is just working with the contestants. It's a production shoot for a show, and there's hundreds of contestants here, and man, am I in my element. And what's funny is I did that exact joke with them. They were like, because you have to they can't know anything, they can't know what's happening, yada yada. But of course, they always ask, right? So I think they were like, okay, but when are we starting? And I was like, hey,
could be 1 minute.
It could be in an hour. Could be 2 hours. Could be 3 hours. I went all the way
4
up
hours?
to
That's a very real possibility.
I went all the way up to 9, and they were like, boo. And I was like, yes, your boos feed me.
Side note, I don't think this is definitely not a macro lens, but I'm very excited. I went to the dentist yesterday and I got an old filling that was starting to discolor fixed. And so my teeth feel extra shiny right now, even though they're not because I drink too much coffee. But I keep looking at the camera. I'm like, ooh, hello, teeth. But when I get too close, they do not look white anymore. They're very yellow. Yeah. So I'm just going to sit back here where, the ambiance masks that.
Yeah, I actively try not to look at my teeth. So I'm like, All
Except
right,
I have to go
what do
back
we
in 2
got?
weeks for a crown, so that's fun. I got a game for you. Yeah, that's what happens when you haven't been to the dentist since COVID. Because
Oh my gosh! Although I was close. To
I'm an
that.
adult sometimes. Oh, I heard because I was telling Sinbad this story yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, that sounds like Adam." I had to keep scheduling his dentist appointments for him, and it was like another one.
Yeah. Oh man, they were like, "Hey, so yours is terrible. You're gonna need to go on our aggressive plan."
They got my
I just wanna
assessment.
be clear.
This one was fillings. I've got a crown next week. No, 2 weeks because I wasn't available next week. And then I've got a cleaning, and that one's not till like September because they were like, oh, yeah, our hygienists are really backed up. The dentists are pretty free. I was like, cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
great. So I was talking with Sinbad after the first time I went. I was like, I never want to do that again. So we just have to keep hitting them. And then like later, she's trying to schedule someone. I'm like, I don't want to do it. She was like, hey, you told me you never want to do this again, so I have to schedule it. So you have to go.
Look, either y'all are like really connected on your lies or, yep, she told the story the same way.
Yep.
Glad to hear it.
It's both. That one is truth, but we also are connected on our lies.
Did your doorbell just ring?
Yeah, it's
You're not worried about it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I got a game for you then. I got a game for you. All right. This is a blind ranking, but I'm not telling you the category. You have to figure out the category after the ranking. You ready?
Got it. Is it 5 or 10?
10.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Number 1, Bill Russell.
I'm just letting you know I am not locked in, but let's go. I am not locked in. I'm
Excellent.
sleep deprived. I am tired. Right after this, I gotta go back out there, so I am not locked in.
I think you'll get there on this.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
I'm just putting it out here that I'm gonna save number 10 for Bill Cosby. So if that's the direction we're going, I gotta at least do that. Bill Russell, I don't know. He's a champion. He, has 11 rings.
You just gotta place him somewhere.
I know. Played in Boston. You like Boston sports. I don't know. Let's just put him. The easy thing to do is put him at 5, but I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna put him at 3. I'm sure I'll regret it, but let's have Bill Russell at 3.
That's all right. Number 2, Wilt Chamberlain. Not a Bill.
I'll put Wilt Chamberlain at number 6. No, Bill Russell's at 3. Yeah, I'll put him at 6.
Okay. All right. Number 3, Pistol Pete Maravich.
Pistol Pete. I'll put Pistol Pete because I don't know. I don't know if they're all going to be basketball players. Oh,
that's a good question.
Could it be? Well, no, because you said Pistol Pete on this one. I was just saying, should it be their nicknames, like Wilt the Stilt, and then Pistol Pete, ranking them by their nicknames? Because they're old-time basketball players.
Then you got Bill.
I know. I don't know how early, like how late you're going to go. Like, Pistol Pete was an icon. Well, if you're going to go all the way to the 80s, then I need to save room for Magic and Larry. So let's do 5.
Okay. So we got 3, 5, and 6 taken.
Yep, 3, 5,
Number
and
4,
6.
Kobe.
Jeez. Putting Kobe below Bill Russell is blasphemous, but I don't know what the
category is.
Yeah, what the category
That's
is.
the whole point.
The category could be a length of shorts when they played.
No, it's an opinion-based category, so it's okay. You are truly ranking these.
Man, I know I'm gonna get heat for this, but I don't know what we're doing, so I'm putting Kobe at 4.
Okay. So we got 3 through 6 covered. You're playing how I play. You're leaving the ranges.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, here's your first curveball. Number 5 is Walter Payton.
There it is. And it's not afros because we got Pistol Pete there.
But what if it is? What if it is? What if he's got the 5th best afro?
5, yeah. Pete Maravich, famous for his white boy afro. Man, I'll put him at 8. I have no idea.
Number 6, Roberto Clemente.
Oh my gosh. 7.
Speaking of 7, Dale Earnhardt.
Jeez. Dale Earnhardt, I'll put him at number 9 just because I don't really mess with NASCAR like that. Oh, no.
It might be starting to click for you.
Yeah, let me ask.
It might be clicking. I'll give you the next one and it'll click.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Are you ready?
I think I'm locked. Yeah, I think I'm locked. Yep.
Number 8, Kyle Busch.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm locked in on these now. Wait.
Simba, you're going to have to tell us where he ranked these. You might not be locked. Did you?
What was the one before? Roberto Clemente?
Before Kyle Busch was Dale Earnhardt. Before that was Roberto Clemente.
Well, I know one thing, but I don't know if we would do that so soon. Have I done number 9? Is that what I just put Dale Earnhardt?
I think so. I think you got 1, 2, and 10 left.
All right, yeah. Put Kyle Busch at number 10.
Okay, number 9, Apollo Creed.
Jeez, is this where I think you're going? So put him at number 2.
Number 10, your number 1, Lou Gehrig.
Jeez. Hold on. Wait, are these all athletes that have passed?
This is your ranking athletes who had tragic deaths in order of tragedy.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. This is insane. What a random list.
I warned you this was a dark humor episode.
I forgot that. I thought you, in my head for some reason, I thought you said dark humor, but then you said never mind on that.
Oh, I did say never mind because I was like, oh, I'm going to spoil the blind ranking.
Oh my gosh. Insane. Well.
So, I don't remember your order. Lou Gehrig, most tragic death of all time.
I mean,
followed
he does
by
have a disease that now everybody.
Oh yeah,
else
that's pretty
so
good.
That probably kills.
Followed by Apollo Creed, not a real athlete, but tragic death, dying in the ring.
That also affected a lot of people. Yeah, no, this I would not.
Followed by Bill Russell, a lot less tragic.
I was just saying that's not true.
No, yeah, he should have been your 10. Actually, Wilt should have been your 10. He should have been your 9. But you didn't know that going in.
Man.
Somewhere on the list was Kobe, Pistol Pete, Walter Payton. Most of those died at a young age. Kyle as well through sickness. Roberto Clemente was a plane crash while delivering aid relief in South America. Pretty tragic. Yeah.
That's
pretty
tragic.
bad. Kobe obviously was the famous helicopter crash. And then the other one on the list.
Darkest...
Dale Earnhardt passed away after crashing at the Indy 500.
I remember
the crash and then passed in the hospital after from the results.
I remember that. There's seatbelt safety. That
welcome to the pod, AC.
Yeah, geez, this is the darkest segment we've ever had in this pod. I'm barely awake. Goodness gracious, it was crazy.
Oh, it could have been far worse. I got a list like 40 athletes here, and I was like, which ones do I want to include?
My goodness.
So naturally, I started with basketball, just to throw you off.
Yes, clearly.
Also, on a serious note, thoughts, prayers, care for Kyle Busch and his family at this time. Tragic passing. And yes. I know you don't do NASCAR like that, but
no, but I mean,
we got to interact with him a couple times on some work. Really nice guy. He liked to have fun on a lot of social media stuff that we did. He was quirky, and so sad at his passing.
Yeah, definite prayers to him. That one's tough. That one is tough. All right. That's
my game for the day.
Let's jump to the Who Am I? That's what I want to jump into that. Who am I? Sinbad.
Because Squeak quit again.
Per usual.
Squeak is on her way, and Will left me too. It's literally just me and y'all.
Yeah, I was saying, where is Will?
He's camping. He took a long weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget that it's Memorial Day weekend because I'm not gonna have Memorial Day. I will be working.
This is a what am I?
Okay.
I'm a size 16 in men's.
Shaq.
The shoe.
Dang nabbit.
People think I am shy, but I am just hard to find.
A belt.
A ring.
That was a good guess.
I am often blurry in photographs.
Pixels.
A black hole.
No. I am associated with forests in North America.
Sasquatch.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The size 16 in men's did not click until
Yeah,
that
no,
moment.
that was good.
We should play this when Adam's sleep deprived all the
Yeah,
time.
I was gonna say
It's the only
I'm like,
advantage I
this
have.
is not looking good for me.
I would say, but I also have one, which has happened plenty of times before. So, go ahead.
People debate my size more than
Loch Ness Monster.
Yes.
Yeah, if I wasn't yawning, that's what I would have said. But yeah.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, winning isn't enough.
Yeti.
It's all about the hardware. No.
Say it again.
Winning isn't enough. It's all about the hardware.
Stanley Cup.
No. I hunt for sport.
The Predator.
Yes.
Nice. Well done.
All right. I am a creature from Dungeons and Dragons.
Demigorgon.
Warlock.
Yes. Demigorgon.
I don't even know what that is. This is stupid.
I don't know it from D&D. I know it from Stranger Things, but I knew in Stranger Things they talked about naming it because of D&D.
Okay, next one. I'm a monster that shares a name with a Marvel organization.
Hydra.
Yes.
Yeah. The moment you said monster, I was like, Minotaur. And I was like, no, what is that stinking thing called? Shield.
And I went to Shield first.
Is it 3-2? And this is the tiebreaker? Dag nabbit.
3-2, and this is the tiebreaker. I am huge internationally.
Ryanair.
No.
I don't know.
My enemies are also huge, but maybe less known by name.
Kraken.
No.
No idea.
Atomic energy changed everything for me.
Godzilla.
Nuclear. Oh yeah.
Yes, Godzilla.
Yep. Great.
Woo! Mythical creatures. We did it.
Brutal. Well done, sir. Well played.
I had an advantage. About 3 hours worth of it. Because I'm not running on 8, but I'm running on more than you.
Yeah, hey, fair enough. All right. So we're going to play a game. Each of us are going to pick a number, and then we'll ask questions to get the number. The number needs to be in between 1 and 100.
All right, hold on. Let me write a number down.
Oh, yeah, we can send our numbers to Sinbad if we want. I mean, not to worry, actually.
Nah, it's fine. I just need to come up with one. All right, I got one.
Okay.
If I were your number years old, could I rent a car?
Yes.
Okay.
If I were your number and in college, would that be impressive?
It would be surprising
Okay.
more than impressive. I mean, maybe impressive as well, but it would be surprising.
Yep. Okay.
Could let's say the average person, make your number of layups in 1 minute? Just standing right there at the
You said average
right next to the
person?
hoop. Average person make your number of layups in a minute.
Probably not.
Okay.
Is it physically possible for the average person to stay up this many hours?
Average person, probably not.
Okay. All right. So we're definitely above. I'm gonna say we're above 50.
Does a typical American, if they were your number's age, would they be retired?
Typical person?
Typical person.
Yes.
Okay.
If I were on the highway and I passed a cop going this speed, average, and we'll say, the classic highway speed, would I get pulled over?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a good question. It's clever. If it was your temperature outside in Fahrenheit, would I be comfortable in a tank top and gym shorts? Sorry, hold on. Let me change that. As opposed to a sweatshirt and sweatpants, would I be comfortable in a tank top and gym shorts? More comfortable.
I mean, that is it depends. Like, truly, it depends.
Okay.
And we can put a pin in that. You can tell
No, that's
me if
fine.
you
That-
feel
I
it
think
was
that's
clear
good.
one way or another
Yeah.
after. but
it helped to move
fully
things.
think that it depends.
It helped narrow some area down. Go ahead.
Would you need? Are you below the Gen Alpha popular number, or above the millennial inappropriate number?
Oh, I said, what a range that would be if it was right. If it was like no,
If you hit neither,
that would, yeah,
I'd
if
have
it was
been
just a
like,
no.
What a snipe!
I am above the inappropriate number.
Okay.
There you go. Does it have to be like? I'm giving you that as a yes/no question. Does it have to be a yes/no question? Basically.
Oh yeah, kind of, yeah.
Basically, okay.
I
cool.
guess.
All right. With C being average, are you above average if you got this number as your grade out of 100 on an exam with a C being average?
No.
Not above average. Okay.
Yeah. No.
All right. I'm narrowing in. Don't know how I'm going to get these numbers, but I'm narrowing in.
Are you 70?
No.
Tried to go for the snipe.
I like it. I like it. Are you above the inappropriate number?
I am. All right. I need to start getting closer. You know, I want to go for another snipe. Are you 72? Okay.
Nope. Are you 71? Because why not?
Are you lower than the Philadelphia basketball team?
Yes. Are you 73?
Are you 73?
Are you 70?
Are you 75?
No. Are you 74?
Are you 74?
No. Are you 72?
Yes. Are you 71?
Bro, we danced around that also. Of all the numbers.
No.
Golly. I was
What's
so
awesome?
hoping you were 71 when I...
Oh, I know. That's why when I said
I was
72,
so
I was like,
hoping.
please be that. Because also, I was like, I feel like 72 is the highest you could go in a 65 and
not get
probably
pulled
not
over.
get pulled over. But I still wasn't, because I had said 69, I was like, there's only that many.
When you asked would it be impressive if you were in college? I was like, I mean, yeah, but not like that. So I was like, I'm going to throw him way off if I said yeah.
Yeah, right. No, that's how I knew when you said surprising. I was like, okay, it's somebody who's older and probably
yeah.
Well, and it's funny because I texted Sinbad. I texted her 100, and then I was like, no, 72. 72 is fine.
No, yeah, I'm with you fully on the. It depends on the sweatshirt, and that was helpful because that got me like, I don't know. I think I brought it down to like 85. At that point, it would always be more comfortable in A.
Yes, I was gonna say because like 72, some people still wear like a hoodie and sweatpants.
Right.
Some people literally wear. I should have said culturally, it depends.
All right, I think you queued me up to offer some advice last time, so I'm gonna read you an advice column and cue you up
All right.
to offer some
Let's see what
advice.
we got.
The title, I have not read this, so so much for that. The post was deleted. The title is Turns Out My Husband Has Been Faking Work for 3 months. Honestly, what now?
Dang.
And there's a bunch of comments.
Brutal. I mean, I can tell you just based on that, if somebody
The first of which is
work,
I'd leave. I can't speak for you, but I've been working too hard to have my so-called partner ruin it for me.
yeah, no, that even just from that. Okay, not having a job is one thing. Sure, that's fine if you're looking for a job. Even not having a job and not looking for one, kind of work that out as your own. But also, where are they getting money from? What are they doing? If we are, like.
We found the non-deleted version, and I texted it to you, Aaron.
Ooh. All right. Let's go ahead and rip
It
through
hasn't
it.
shown up in my.
Yeah, I
here
don't
yet.
see it
So we're gonna
either.
read off the phone. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Advice time. So the early appeal was to leave. Found out my husband was pretending to go to work for 3 months. He leaves every morning at 8, home tired at 6. Today, I found a termination letter from October in his bag. I checked our savings and realized he's been draining it to fake his paycheck deposits every 2 weeks. And he was sitting next to me yesterday complaining about his boss, even though he hasn't worked there in 3 months. Lied to my face every day for 90 days, and the money's almost gone. I honestly don't know what to do.
Yes, you do. Sorry, this is actually easier than I thought. Yes, you do. That's why they deleted it, because it was so egregious and obvious. Yes, you do. I mean, and I guess the only saving grace, was he looking for other jobs during this? Like, can you see, like, maybe he was so embarrassed? I mean, one, that's not okay. But if there's like a clear pattern of, hey, he's applied for 500 jobs in the last 3 months, or he's going to the library or something like that and just applying to jobs, then there's some track record and it was just so embarrassing and shameful. But it's the stealing from the savings that's not okay, because you're endangering me and you by doing that. Like, you are essentially creating an emergency by hiding this that now prevents us from stopping from a real emergency. And I mean, technically that's what an emergency fund is for, but then you all would stop how you're spending. You know, like, they would probably reduce what they're spending every month to make sure that they cope with that. That's no, and that yeah. Nah, you know what to do for that. That's crazy.
As somebody who holds a really high view of marriage, this is pretty problematic.
Yeah.
Pretty problematic. You're going to want to go see a counselor about this. Talk, but I would talk with a mediator, because I know nothing about this guy or how he might react to being called out on what he's been doing. But communicate, and then there's probably serious grounds for, hey, you broke the covenant that we committed to.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, all right. Got anything else fun before we go to rent free? You want to jump?
No, nothing right now in my life is fun. No, I'm just kidding. But no.
I'll let you
No,
cue
I
it
think
up.
We could jump into it. Rent free.
Whoop, woo. You want to go? You want me to?
You hit it first.
Cool. I think we might have talked about this, but through a very different entry point or lens a couple of weeks ago. Your commentary was like, I think you brought this up about the lack of space for nuance. Oh, it was after you and Father Squeak went out to dinner. Mm-hmm. So I went down a rabbit hole sometime in the last week where I watched way too many videos in a row. This group called Jubilee, they're like a YouTube company or whatever, makes a series called Surrounded, where it's basically one person who's usually an expert in their area or their field, their opinion, belief system, whatever. And they will debate 25 people who all hold counter views. Those 25 people typically are not debate trained. They're just kind of passionate individuals around the same subject. And they try the as far as I can tell, Jubilee is very like non-biased. They're trying to present every possible perspective. So I watched one that was like atheists debating Christians, like one atheist debates 25 Christians. Then I watched one that was one conservative debates 25 liberals. Then it was a doctor debates 25 anti-vaxxers. And then it was like the inverse of all of those. So like a liberal debates 25 MAGA supporters. And I don't know. It was all these different kind of black and white binary perspectives debating one kind of expert debater debating 25 people. There were one or two conversations that were really interesting because it was like, oh, these people are willing to push past the nuance to have real conversations. But then there would always be one or two people who are so belligerently aggressive in how they debated that it was like, you're not even having a conversation anymore. No, you're not approaching this to learn. You're not approaching this to try and have you're sort of approaching it to win, which is the point of debate, but you're not trying to win by having a more compelling argument. You're just yelling louder than the other person. And it was like, I was just so off put by the manners on things where it was like, hey, there's some interesting points. And then there's not. And I was disappointed by, again, the lack of nuance, the lack of conversations and relationships should be meant to be entered into for the point of learning and growing, not for the point of winning. Even debates, which are meant to win, I don't enjoy winning by being louder because I don't think that's winning. And I don't think that's productive. I enjoy having real conversations where the truth or the better argument prevails because it has or holds more merit. And that may even be that different people land like, oh, that person won or that person won because I think one argument held more merit than the other. But I don't know. I enjoy deep, intentional civil conversations. That's the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, and social has made it to where you are not talking to the person you're arguing with. You're talking to gain favor with everyone else that agrees with you. Those people do not speak the same way one-on-one. Like, if you strip everybody away and someone was talking, you'd be like, why are you talking like this? You're not even listening to what I'm saying, so I'm just going to end the conversation. People talk like that so that they can have this big reaction from everybody else.
It was also interesting that the college students, on the whole, not always, the college students tended to be dismantled in their logic, and therefore, again, the individual is always like a professional debater, and so they have useful debate tools and tactics, but they would be dismantled in their arguments quicker, and therefore divert to let me get loud or big or whatever, not be able to re-engage in the conversation. I was like, oh, that's disappointing, but also helpful that maybe as people grow older, we'll grow out of that and into more thoughtful conversation. So anyway, it was interesting though. It was interesting to watch. It's an easy rabbit hole. They're all like a minute or an hour and a half long. And I probably watched like 6 of them. That's an interesting conversation or topic too. Oh, that one too.
Yeah, my one caveat with them, which is a common critique, is that they are also platforming a lot of views that shouldn't even be
fair
said out loud.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like, well, why are we platforming this type of person that's saying like, hey, I think it's okay to hate these people based on playing? It's like, wait, hold on. That's not even something to debate about, but again, they're doing it for views, they're doing all that, and some of them I do think are genuine. I did think because Dr. Mike is one, a famous personality, but also does well in how he explains stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them I do think have been helpful, but yeah, I definitely see that. My rent-free is just the enjoyment of, it's funny, there's this culture where like you say like stop glazing. That's like the new phrase, which is like if you talk well enough about somebody, like if you're like, oh man, LeBron James is so good, he's my favorite. Then stop glazing, bro. And it's like, well, why? I think he's good. So it's like this weird. We're in this weird place where you can get made fun of for like caring too much or appreciating what somebody does. And that's weird. Like it's weird to enjoy things or enjoy somebody else doing something you like. So whether it's basketball, whether it's sports, whether it's online, I think it's because social media allows people to say whatever they want without penalty. But it's like whenever somebody puts something out there that supports somebody else or is happy for somebody, it's like this negative connotation of, well, if you support them, it's a negative. And it's like, no, we should be able to openly cheer for our friends, openly cheer for ourselves. I think sometimes we take like the humbleness angle too far when it's like, when someone's like, oh, well, people are only posting that on social media to brag. Yeah, and that's okay. You can post things that you're proud of, whether it's weight loss or whether it's success that you got. Now, if you're starting to do that in a way that puts people down, right? Like in a way where it's like, you purchased a car. That's great. You purchased a car and says no one else is doing it like me. Sure. Okay, that's too much. But like celebrating the little things, allowing people, celebrating other people as they're doing things, being fans and appreciations of other things are okay. And I think sometimes we forget about that, or we put people down for doing that. When it's like, let people enjoy things, let people be happy for themselves and for others that they like, even if you don't.
I don't disagree with your opinion at all. I'm sorry that you've been put down for having your opinion.
Oh yeah, no, and it's really not me.
It's just a culture thing.
It's more of a culture thing that I have continued to see and is perpetuated. Yep. And it's kind of been, I think, an overclocking of social media. Where a lot
We've
of
talked
people
about
have them
this.
bragging.
Like, it's because rage is the one thing that sells more than sex.
Mm-hmm.
And so similarly, if I control people, if I can create that, then it gets traction, it gets attention, and people crave attention. And so it's a unhealthy side effect of the culture that exists on social. Because to your point, that doesn't often happen if we're just sitting one-to-one. People aren't doing that. But it infuses or culture like seeps from social media into conversation at times, and it is very present there. So
yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'm tracking with you.
Yeah, man. So very very simple little one, but
that's all I got for this week, my friend.
Yeah,
20 episodes, we did it.
I'm gonna have to get used to this schedule. Yeah, see, we can be happy in ourselves. We made it 20 episodes, especially because today filming, I'm pretty tired, but I was like, hey, we made a commitment that we wanted to put this out weekly. So I am proud of us for getting to episode 20 of something that we enjoy doing.
I had a backup plan. I was just gonna monologue and there was gonna be a still picture of you, and I was just gonna monologue. I was gonna filibuster myself for 40 minutes.
Episode 21 is gonna be
highlights
of AC.
It's gonna be great. I don't know. Yeah, you're rent free next week. Could be real weird, but
yeah, right.
I got you covered, boss.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you everybody for joining in. If you like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe on YouTube or give us a rating, preferably 5 stars on wherever you get your podcast. Oh no, I ripped this off. Thank you to our producers, number 1 producer. We're going to rank them every week now. Our number 1 producer, Sinbad, who actually cared enough to show up today. And then our number 2 producer, or dead last, however you want to see that, is Squeak. Thank you to Will, who won't hear this for 7 weeks as he's out somewhere doing some ancient birthing ritual with his wife out in the wilderness. And of course to our editor, Sam. We will be back hopefully next week.
Yeah, we will.
I am your host, Adam Constantine, alongside with
Aaron Mojer. Hey, future Aaron. I hope the beach is nice. Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody. This is just a